Last to leave the space station, wins a planet. The year is 2038. Humanity has stretched its reach farther than ever before. Commercial space travel is a luxury for the rich, and private space stations orbit Earth like glowing jewels in the night sky. And aboard one of those stations, floating peacefully in the dark, stands Mr. Beast wearing a custom spacesuit covered in sponsor patches and glowing logos. Jimmy Donaldson stares into the camera, his signature grin spreading across his face. Today's challenge, he says, pointing at the camera, is the biggest thing we've ever done. He turns, and the camera pans to a sleek, high-tech interior of a futuristic orbital space station, complete with oxygen farms, sleeping pods, neon-lit halls, and glass observation domes. I flew 10 contestants into space. I built a real space station. And the last person to leave, he pauses, letting the tension build. Wins an entire planet. A beat. Okay, it's not Earth. But it's a real, unclaimed, habitable exoplanet in the Epsilon Eridani system. One of our private sponsors just bought the naming and colonization rights. He shrugs. So yeah. Winner gets to name it, live there, rule it, build a McDonald's, whatever they want. And we're calling it, he holds up a shiny, holographic logo, Planet Beastia. Cut to a montage, contestants in zero-gravity suits floating through narrow hallways. Laughing, struggling, bumping into each other. One guy accidentally floats upside down into a protein pouch and gets a face full of space yogurt. Mr. Beast narrates, but here's the twist, the station is fully isolated. No contact with Earth. No return pods unlocked. No shortcuts. If they want to win, they have to survive the whole game. The 10 contestants are introduced dramatically, each with a unique title: Logan, the astronaut in training; Sarah, the biotech nerd who's not here to make friends; Dante, the stand-up comic who never shuts up; Ivy, the ex-military survivalist; Kevin, the gamer-turned-survivalist; Sorter, Alyssa, the nutritionist obsessed with space food; Benji, the guy who literally won a ticket from a YouTube comment; Rachel, the quiet strategist; Tobias, the chaotic TikToker; Juno, the wildcard, nobody knows what he does. Mr. Beast claps his hands. All right, I'm heading back to Earth. You guys stay here. Last one to leave gets the planet. Good luck. He winks and floats into his private escape pod. As the pod detaches and zooms back toward Earth, the space station doors seal behind him. Underscore 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 48 hours later, the contestants are already restless. Dante is telling bad space jokes into a GoPro. Ivy is deadlifting oxygen tanks. Benji is floating aimlessly, muttering, "This is fine, everything is fine," every 5 minutes, but then, something strange happens. The lights flicker for just a second, the station shifts, almost unnoticeably. Did anyone else feel that? Sarah asks. The others glance around, unsure. I thought it was turbulence, Kevin mutters, checking a floating tablet. But we're not supposed to move. Suddenly, a red light flashes across the station. Recalibration in progress. Trajectory shift detected. What does that mean? Rachel asks. Tobias shrugs. I don't know, Juno says, looking out the observation dome. But Earth looks smaller. They all float to the window, and sure enough, the blue dot of Earth is drifting farther away than it should, much farther. Someone finally says what no one wants to believe: we're not orbiting anymore, we're drifting. Cut to black. No Way Home. Mr. Beast's challenge goes off course. The station is silent, save for the soft hum of machinery and the nervous breathing of 10 floating contestants. They all stare out the massive observation dome, watching the Earth shrink into the distance. Sarah is the first to break the silence. This wasn't part of the script, right? Logan shakes his head slowly, his hand gripping the console rail. No. We're way off course. Tobias, the TikToker, starts filming. Yo, what's up guys? So Earth is disappearing and we're probably gonna die in space. Smash that like button. Alyssa groans and snatches the phone from him. Can you not? We might actually have a problem. underscore 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 in the control chamber. The holographic interface flickers. Kevin, trying to look useful, taps away at the console. The station's AI isn't responding to standard overrides. The navigation system's been locked. Locked by who? Ivy asks, her arms crossed. Kevin hesitates, Mr. Beast, or someone pretending to be him. Everyone looks at each other, then, a familiar voice booms through the intercom. Hey guys! Jimmy here! They jump. The audio is distorted, but recognizable. It's Mr. Beast's voice, so fun update. Looks like one of our sponsors thought it'd be funny to, upgrade the challenge. Instead of orbiting Earth, your station is now on a course toward deep space. Don't worry, you still have oxygen, food, and water. And yes, the last one to leave still wins the planet. Only now, you have to survive a little longer. Good luck! See you, maybe. The message cuts out. Underscore 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 chaos erupts. Benji starts hyperventilating. Rachel floats into the nearest pod and tries to open it, sealed. Juno calmly starts journaling. I knew this was gonna be next level, he mumbles. Ivy grabs the wall rail and yells, everyone calm down. We still have power, air, and rations. That means someone expected us to survive this. Logan nods. We need to take stock. Inventory. System checks. Establish leadership? You mean like space government? Dante grins. Can I be the king? No, Rachel says flatly. Underscore 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 underscore. Over the next few hours, the team works together, surprisingly well, to assess the station. They find 6 escape pods, but only one has been updated with interstellar range, enough supplies for 90 days, a hidden backup AI system that's locked with a code. Sarah investigates the main terminal and finds something curious, a directory titled Final Layer hidden beneath the security logs. She tries to open it, password required. Aries? The interface glows, please confirm identity. Contestant 9, Sarah. Access denied. She frowns. Why would there be a file only some of us can open? Ivy floats over. That's not just for contestants. That's locked for someone else. Like who? Juno answers, without looking up, like someone who was never supposed to leave the station. Underscore 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 underscore. Later that night, the artificial lights dim. The group gathers to rest, but the camera lingers on a terminal screen still active, blinking course adjustment, incoming. The ship lurches slightly, only Rachel notices, and sits up, watching the stars change outside the window, and somewhere, far away, on Earth. Mr. Beast stares at a dark screen. I didn't authorize that trajectory, what are they doing? The hidden code, someone's playing a different game. The day 5. The crew has settled into a rhythm, but tension hums in every corridor of the drifting space station. The Earth is now nothing more than a pale star in the distance. And still, they drift. Inside the mess hall, Logan is staring at a blueprint tablet with Ivy. They're studying the escape pod layouts again. Only one pod has interstellar range, Ivy mutters, tapping the screen. So only one person's making it out if this goes really bad. That's the point of the game, isn't it? Logan replies. Ivy narrows her eyes. No. That was the cover. Underscore 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 underscore. Meanwhile, in the database, Sarah is still trying to crack the final layer access file. The rest of the crew believes it's a buried Easter egg, some elaborate Mr. Beast riddle, but Sarah knows better. Aries, she says, voice low, cross-reference this string with all station files, ZYX19 or beta. Processing, Aries hums, flickering briefly. Accessing encrypted partition. Suddenly, the terminal screen glows blue, and a hidden system boots up. A synthetic voice speaks. Not Aries. Hello, Director Sarah. Sarah's heart skips. Director? Mission override detected. You may now access Tier 1 files. Lines of code scroll across the screen. Schematics. Trajectories. Names. Mr. Beast's crew wasn't the only one involved. Underscore 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 underscore. Underscore 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 underscore. At the same time, Rachel and Juno are floating in the greenhouse pod. Juno, calm as always, gently waters a row of nutrient-fed carrots growing in artificial light. You ever feel like we were chosen? He says suddenly. Rachel raises an eyebrow. You mean, like, to win? No, Juno says, staring into the leaves. Like for something else. Something none of us agreed to. Rachel shifts uncomfortably. Her instincts, sharp, quiet, calculating, have been whispering the same thing for days. Suddenly, Ariz's voice crackles over the intercom. Alert. External proximity anomaly detected. Outer hull breach, Deck C. Logan's voice comes through a second later. That's the maintenance corridor. No one's assigned to be there. Everyone rushes to the observation feed. Cameras flicker for a moment, just a moment. A blurry shape moves past the lens. Humanoid, but wrong. Too tall. Too smooth. Almost synthetic. Then static. Loss of visual feed. Diagnostics in progress. Benji is the first to panic. What was that? Was that part of the game? That was part of the game, right? Calm down. Ivy snaps. It could be a glitch. Sarah appears behind them, pale. No. It's not a glitch. They turn. There's something else on this station. Underscore 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 underscore. Later that night, Sarah sits alone in the data bay. She scrolls through the decrypted files. Surveillance logs. Voice notes. She finds something disturbing. The original manifest, only 9 names are listed, but 10 contesta.